Did that count?
They're counting it.
And they are counting it. That's how
what
you
a
win the first
momentum
half.
turn.
Crimson Tide crowd is coming alive in a big way, and you can see the 5 players in the court for the Tide are feeding off it.
Big showing from families, the student body, a great amount of staff here tonight.
It's gonna be Crimson Tide ball, and this place is at a fever pitch.
To Worcester, Massachusetts for the 2022 MIAA Division I State Tournament, and we are live. It's North High School of Worcester, Mass taking on the Everett Crimson Tide, and what a matchup we have here. It's the 16 seed North Polar Bears. Yep. Maybe a page out of the Polar Seltzer book. I mean,
we might have to get a little view of the polar bear, maybe.
You got a view of the polar bear.
We got the mascot out.
And it's the Crimson Tide of Everett. High tide alert here in central Massachusetts. And what a matchup we have. Worcester comes into this game at 19-2, not your average 16 seed, and they're playing not your average 17 seed at, well, the MIAA calls us 18-4, but we're 19-3 because we played Newton North with officials, and that game was played, and it was an Everett Crimson Tide win. So we're 19-3, but either way, you got 2 really good teams that this could have been a semifinal matchup. They're playing in round 1. I'm Josh Delgazo. I'm joined by Ross Petrantonio. Ross, again, tourney time is back. You know the adrenaline's at an all-time high. What are the Tide going to need to do to ride high and come out of here with a dub tonight?
Well, let me first just say the energy in this place is electric right now. I know you feel it, I feel it, the kids feel it. I think they just have to be consistent. They did a great job towards the end of the year. We ran off 12, 13 straight. Be composed, playing an away game like this, you know the crowd's going to get involved, you know they're going to make their runs, run their game, keep it at their own pace, team should be fine. I'm very confident that we're going to come out with a win tonight.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Again, it's not often you have the record you have and you're on the road in the first round, but you know what, after seeing the way the chips fell, there was some excitement though. When you're a team that's playing this kind of caliber, when you finish the season playing the schedule you had, you're ready for these moments.
100%.
So the Crimson Tide, they'll be ready here tonight, facing a very good North team from Worcester, and we should have a lot of fun. It's Friday night, March 4th, a little March Madness coming your way here in MIAA State Tournament action. Looks like we're getting ready for our starting lineups and our introductions, so we'll send it down courtside to give you our starting lineups.
This is the type of gym that's gonna get loud in here when it gets loud. It's gonna be cool.
Welcome to North High School. Tonight we will be hosting the first round of the Massachusetts State Tournament between number 16, North High School, and number 17, Everett High School. Starting five for Everett. Number 22, sophomore forward, Dejan Kogan. Number 2, junior guard, David D'Souza. Number 4, junior guard, Steven Pereira. Number 15, junior forward, Robert Bassett.
7885.
Was so proudly withheld at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we walked were so gallantly stood. In the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? For the land of the free and the home of
Lineups in the books. You got a good look at our crowd. Big crowd on hand here at the campus of North High School in Worcester, Massachusetts.
It's going to be a fun one.
Yeah,
And
it's
this is
gonna
the
be good.
type of gym where when it gets loud, it's going to get loud in here.
Oh, you could see that. Yeah, it's basically just a basketball court. It's
That's
not like
it.
a lot of the gyms we see in the Greater Boston League, which have the indoor track around it, you know, like 400 meters around, whatever it is. You got just walls, baseline. That's going to surround a lot of audio. The acoustics will be bouncing. Big crowd on hand. State tournament time. Doesn't get any better than this. Bringing you the action. EHS TV 15, Josh Delgazo, Ross Petrantonio, and we are found on YouTube. Check out our athletic director's page, Tammy Turner. She's got the link. It's out there. And here we go. Ready to start action. Starting 5 on the court.
Big first 2 minutes for the Tide here. Got to set the tone, keep the crowd out of it. Don't want to make that quick run.
Starting 5 for North High School. Number 1, freshman guard, Ty Tabalis. Number 3, senior guard, Oscar Pizarro. Number 12, sophomore forward, Joe Okla. Number 14, sophomore forward, Tashawn Steele. And number 20, junior, he's a center, Carls Hens Ballard. That's John Manexa, tries it from downtown, that's no good. Starting 5 for the Tide, number 2, junior David D'Souza. Number 4, junior Stephen Cordero. Number 11, senior John Manexa. Number 15, junior Roger Vasquez. And the big guy, number 22, the sophomore, Jay Sean Coggins. Oh, Manexa pokes it away. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with North. 14 seconds on the shot clock.
And this is going to be the matchup to watch. It's going to be number 1 versus number 11. We have freshman guy Ty Tabalis and John Manexon. That's the matchup to watch tonight.
North getting the offensive rebound. Couple chances at it. Working hard
That's
for
probably one
glass.
of the only weaknesses out of this Everett team is the defensive rebounding. And I know they paid a lot of attention to it this week. I had a chance to talk to a lot of kids working up at the high school. It's a focus that they've been focused on for the entire week.
It'll stay down this end with North. 16 seconds on the shot clock. 7 minutes left in this first quarter. Still looking for the game's first points. Three-point attempts. That's no good. But the rebound again stays with North. That's their third chance at this possession. Manexa comes out of the pack. Out of bounds, waiting for a call.
Looks like it's staying here.
So North basketball, once again, we've been down this end for what seems like over a minute so far.
Seems like it's going to be the type of game where it's going to have to be a team effort on the defensive rebounding side.
North holds a little bit of the size advantage. Not too much, but they have it. That's a travel. Steps right there. Crimson Tide basketball. And good defense from the Crimson Tide, stopping the first 4 shots there. Hopefully they can clean up that defensive glass like you talked about.
Yeah, to have that possession and they come out with 0 points. Big win for the Crimson Tide.
Oh.
Little mental mistake here. It looks like the referee took the blame there, which is good. Just get the ball in the middle and attack. Good job. Look at Steve. Good play by John, easy two.
John
That's
Manette.
it, that's the game plan. If they're gonna press, get the ball in the middle and attack. Everett's in their custom man-to-man defense.
Okla driving against Coggins. Coggins pokes it away, ends up to the hands of Tabalis, back to Okla, and that'll be a foul. And Joe Okla, the sophomore, will go to the line shooting 2.
Looks like that foul is going to be on number 11, John Minexon. And one of the things both teams have to focus on, when the energy is this high, can't have those dumb fouls in the beginning of the game that might take you out for the whole first half. So John has to watch so he doesn't get his second. We need him on the court for this game. Misses both free throws, and we have a line violation. Referee wants to get in the game, I see.
That's tough right there. You got a lane violation on a second missed free throw. Can't have those. And Okla makes them pay with the third attempt. He's able to go, he makes one out of the bunch there.
Get the ball in the middle. That's all they got to do. Right to Roger. Everett really just needs to take their time with their zone. Move the ball back and forth, get them moving. Tough turnover by the Everett squad there.
Bounce pass skipped up a little low on D'Souza, went through his hands. So tied up by 1, 2-1 early on here. Kind of a grinding pace so far, right?
Yep. It's expected. You have the nerves at the beginning of the game, a couple mental mistakes. I'm sure everyone will stop picking it up soon.
Good hands right there by Cordero. He's out in front, pushing the pace. Gets out.
Love the move.
Nice Euro step by Cordero. Good aggressive take, and the foul is going to be on number 12, Joe Okla.
And that's what we want. If we can get the big man out of the game in foul trouble, it's just going to be an advantage for us. So I'd love the take by Steve in there.
And that's what you're going to see from the Crimson Tide, especially if their defense is going to come up with those plays. They will put the track shoes on and run. We know that, just like North will as well. But that's what you want to see early on from your top players, being aggressive, attacking the basket. Nice job by the junior Cordero.
Steven misses the first one, second one up, makes the second. Good possession for Everett. Good rebound by Jay Sean, out quickly.
Steve Cordero, nice job staying with it by the Tide. It was a beautiful feed by D'Souza. Cordero's got 3 quick points, tied on top, 5-1, make it 5-3. Nice drop-off pass down low. Okla, he's got 3 points.
I feel like this is going to be the pace of the entire game. It's going to be a back-and-forth game. That's it. Just get it in the middle all day. Good move by Roger.
Roger Vasquez split in the middle. Nice job by Roger.
Looks like Everett's going to take a quick timeout.
7-3 Crimson Tide with 4:52. Pretty good start so far. Could be a little bit cleaner, but again, you talked about that. You got some nerves.
Yep.
I mean, again, we haven't had a state tournament in a couple of years. Big time atmosphere here, so it's hard not to feel the juice. We both feel it ourselves.
Yep.
But again, Tide still coming through offensively. They're moving the ball very well, finding the open spacing on the floor and attacking the basket, showing that aggression early on. That's what you want to see. So a good start from the Tide. Nice basket by North as they drove down to get to 3 on a quick couple drop-off passes. So like you said, you can see where that pace wants to be played. Tide will have to be really strong at the top, not trying to let them get down low. You can, again, they're even a little bit bigger than I thought. They got some pretty good size.
They're tall and athletic. But again, 2 things that I've noticed. One, if North is going to continue to press, just get the ball in the middle. You're going to get a ton of easy baskets. And 2 is Everett has to shore up the defensive rebounding. They can't allow second chance points. Not with a team like this at home. You want to keep the momentum, keep the pace at your pace. Those are the 2 things that I've noticed. Other than that, Everett's playing a really good game.
And Ross, on the defensive glass, you and I have talked about this throughout the year. It's not so much about size. You just got to make sure you're putting the body out there. It's not
It's
like
effort.
It really is. So just got to make sure where you're at all times. North getting through the press quickly there. Tide resetting in that half court. Nice job getting back defensively. Step back, that's a three-pointer's good by number 3, Oscar Pizarro.
And a quick turnover by Everett. Those are the times. Don't rush. They score. Take your time. Let them get in their press. You know how to beat it. There's no need to rush in and beat them down the court.
You could see Coach Chamberlain telling his guys the same exact thing just
slow
there.
it down. Jay-Sean got caught. It's a nice little out-of-bounds play by North there. Got to give him credit where credit's due. Let's get the ball in the middle, guys. Let's go.
North on top by 1 after the basket by Oakland. He's got 5 points, leading the way for the Polar Bears.
More than likely, North is going to just sit in the zone for the entire game. This is what they've done all season. Smooth the ball, get the ball in the middle.
And that's blocked out of bounds by number 30.
Still, really good take by Steven there. Really good play.
4 in the shot clock. Tide need to know. They got 4 in the shot clock. Got to be decisive here. Gonna have to get that up. Menexa from the corner, 3. No good. Oakland with the rebound. That was a good look by John.
Yeah, I'll take it with 4 seconds left on the shot clock.
Tabalis fadeaway, no good. Tide with the rebound. Menexa. Oh, he loses it out of bounds. A little sloppy
you want that
here.
extra pass to David on the side, right? Open it up a little bit. Again, both teams still haven't really settled in yet. 4 minutes left in the first quarter.
Checking in for North, sophomore forward number 10, Jaden Kusi-Sarkodie.
Everett sticking to this aggressive man-to-man defense.
Tabalis from downtown, that's no good. And the putback is good. Crashing the boards is Oakland, and he is the game's leading scorer. And the Crimson Tide gonna have to stop putting a body on number 12. He's controlling the action down low. Nice job by Coggins going up top to get that.
And in the zone, those are the 2 dead spots, the short corner on both sides. That's where the bubble is in that defense. That was a really good look by Steven and Jay-Sean for an easy 2.
3-pointer's good by Jaden Kusi-Sarkodie. He just checked in off the bench. First shot's good, it's a 3. North offense starting to come alive. Menexon's gonna try it from downtown. Got it! John Menexon answers with the 3. And how about the action early on in this one, Ross? We got ourselves something here.
Both the teams attacking, I love it. Really good energy, really good pace from both sides.
Good closeout by Menexon, but Tabalis with the 3. That was smooth. Tabalis knocks it down from the wing. Menexon closed out, but Tabalis already had the view. Didn't matter. Crosshairs were locked. He buries it. Freshman's impressive. North up by 4. Good ball movement by the Tide. Get it out of the hands quick. Coggins can make that. Coggins from the corner. Got it. Jay-Sean sticks it from the 3. Both teams putting on a show early on. This is a first-round matchup. Wow. State's loaded this year. Polar Bears on top by 1. 16-15. I've already lost my voice. Sarkodie tries it again from downtown. That's no good. Tide with the chance to retake the lead. Menexon with the rebound. Gets it up to Coggins. Coggins down low to Vasquez. Vasquez spins. Up in traffic. No good. Blocked behind by number 30. That's his second block. Nice defense by North. Tabalis looks at the lane. Drives. That's a big-time take.
It's a really good move from a freshman. His first playoff game coming out, hits a quick 3, gets a nice little layup.
It's big time, Ross. It's big time. It was well defended, too. He got past the first guy. Vasquez is right there.
Tough shot. Good defense, but hey, what usually wins? Better offense always in basketball.
Tip your hat.
Always.
We heard a lot about Tabalis in the ride-up. He's the real deal.
We got a couple subs from the Everett Crimson Tide. We have James Menexon coming in and Kevin Ruiz subbing out for Jay-Sean and David D'Souza.
All right, let's see. We get some action here from the bench. Menexon's been outstanding off the bench all year. That's his twin brother, John. Nice take by John. Doesn't go. Kevin Ruiz going to be caught for the foul. Crashing.
Looks like Everett's setting back in. Let's see if they're switching it up. No, still sticking to man-to-man. Now let's see if the bench players can keep that energy. I'm surprised Cam didn't come in with James.
Right, that's usually the duo.
Difference.
That's right, Ross.
Yeah, looks like Coach Chamberlain's changing up the rotation a little bit.
That bench has been key for the Tide all year. It's helped them get to this point. That's a strong take by Pizarro. He drives baseline. He's got 5 points. Balanced scoring from North so far. Cordero pulls up. Got it. Nice job by the junior. Both teams just answering back and forth.
But we might have to talk in shorter sentences. We can't even get a full sentence before the next person scores a basket.
I got to take a few breaths there, man. High octane right now. Uh-oh. You don't want to leave that guy open.
It's not what we want.
So Tabalis is hot. Tide trying to get it in.
All right, let's hold for the last shot here. Easy, pull it out, pull it out. Move it around, you're good. You start to go at around 6 seconds. Move by James.
Wow, what a hoop at the end. Kuzi Sarkodie comes off the bench.
And how many times has that happened this year when I hold for the last shot because something like that happens?
Right, you're better off going down 6 than you are down 8. But hey,
with the momentum leading into the first quarter.
What a first quarter. I mean, both teams lighting it up right now. The percentages going off the charts. High octane, like I said, shorter sentences. Yeah, we'll have to do that. This is a fast track right now. The track shoes are on. The guys are running the full sprints. We're talking 100 meters out there. So again, tied down by 8 after 1 quarter of play. It was a good start, got a little sloppy, and you got a red-hot North team from the outside.
They've hit a ton of tough shots. I mean, the defense is there. You got to give credit where credit's due to the North team. Again, Everett, and we talk about this all the time, and it happens in the beginning. They just got to slow it down. Take your time. You know you can beat the press. You know you're going to get good shots in the zone. They just need to realize, hey, when it's going back and forth, it's okay to take a breather, slow it up a little bit, change the pace. I'm sure Coach Chamberlain's telling them that in the huddle right now. I still, even though down by 8, I still like the way we played. They made a ton of tough shots. Again, you can't let number 1 get hot. He's the engine that makes this whole thing run. If you stop him, you'll stop everything else. We can't lose him on defense like that.
Well said, Ross. I have to agree with you there because, again, the way they just shot that ball, they're going to continue to shoot at that clip. You got 25 in the first quarter. They'll be putting a C-note on the board. Yep. So, I mean, I got to think that the averages will play itself out. But, again, I wouldn't want to grant those open looks throughout the evening either. Make sure the closeouts are there, tighten the perimeter. Should be a good one, though. 1 quarter of play, we already got some high-paced action here. So it's going to be North basketball to start this second quarter. They're on top by 8. The home crowd definitely likes what they've seen after 1 quarter of play.
Looks like Everett is out of their man-to-man. They're looking there. They're going to be in a nice little 2-3 zone here with Kevin in the middle. Again, the way they've been shooting, I don't know if I would go to a zone, but let's see if switching it up confuses them a little bit.
Good deep by Ruiz, but it stays with the Polar Bears. I mean, that's kind of bad luck right there. Ruiz makes a play, it goes right in his hands, ends up in the lap of, number 10. All right, so right now, you got to handle this barrage. You got the crowd into it. It looks like, oh, woe is me, we're down 10. Listen, long way to go. Got to stay in it right now.
I know Coach Chamberlain, if things continue, will probably get a quick timeout this quarter to keep it close. You don't want things to get out of hand.
There it is, Cordero up front. Got to protect that basketball.
Slow it up, no need to rush.
John Manexon working hard.
He got fouled 3 times before he actually got the 4th one.
Wow.
Love the effort, just stay with it.
Manexon just willed that. He was making sure he was coming down with the rebound.
But that's an example, Roger coming down. You have 4 defensive guys versus 2 off. Just pull it out, that's all you have to do. Wait for your guys to come back. You can get easy shots in the zone. No need to rush.
You're right, though, really. Nice job by Smitty getting those rebounds right
100%,
there.
100%, yep. Looks like we got both starters coming back in. David D'Souza and Jay Sean are coming back in for James Manexon and Kevin Ruiz. You got the starting 5 back on the court for Everett. Let's see if we can make a little run.
One for 2 goes Manexon. Tied down by 9. Got to start shoring it up defensively. That's been the Tide's strength all season. A couple guys jumping out at that rotation. It's going to be a problem, Ross. They got to clean up those boards.
Particularly the one disadvantage of playing a zone is that you lose a lot of people rebounding. Love the shot by Steven. Good shot, I don't mind it. Got to get back on D though, let's go. No easy baskets.
No, you want Steven to take that shot. Tobias, no good. Barely grazes rim, out of bounds. Crimson Tide basketball. Yeah, absolutely fine with Steven taking that shot. We've talked about it on the broadcast. We want Steven to take more of those shots. He's a great shooter. You see where he typically settles in the mid-range game. But we had that one game, senior night against Chelsea, had 5 threes.
Killed it.
And he could do that every time.
Just get the ball in the middle.
Sarkodie with the basket. Tide just turning the ball over right now. They got to do a better job offensively and getting into their sets. There's nothing worse when you don't get field goal attempts. Cordero pull up, that's a big shot. Tide needed that.
Now needs to understand that he needs to take this game over right now. All right, offensively, he needs to continue to make plays. The more shots he hits, the more it's going to open up for everyone else. Looks like Everett's playing a box and one against number 1. Looks like John's just following around on the court while the rest of the 4 play a zone.
High screen set by Okla. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pizarro's going to try a corner 3. Now that, I'm afraid that's too much room though. They've been knocking that shot down. So, I mean, again, we got to see how we look at this, but the zone right now is getting busted. Uh-oh. And a blocking foul is called. It's getting away from the Tide a little bit here. 5:10 left in the second quarter.
All they need to do is just slow it down. We've been saying it. Slow it down. You don't have to match their pace.
I think that's what they're trying to do. They're
100%.
trying to match the pace that's out on the floor, and it's right now, North is winning that battle. They're creating all kinds of turnovers. It's leading to easy transition going the other way. They're red hot from downtown.
Yeah, and that's the point of pressing a team. You want them to be uncomfortable, to rush things, to have bad passes, take bad shots. Everett just needs to settle in. They're going to get easy shots against the zone. We saw it in the beginning. We scored 17 points, which was a really good first quarter.
Now, how do you feel about the Crimson Tide playing zone themselves right now?
Personally, I don't like it. The only reason why is because North are hitting their threes. If they weren't, I would like it right now. I would just stick man to man, live and die by it, and then mix it up here and there. You know?
I couldn't agree with you more. Yeah.
Change the pace a little bit.
I couldn't agree more, Ross. You got to, oh, man.
Kind of see the energy's down a little bit, heads are down.
It's a big possession. They really need a hoop here.
Yep.
Got to get something going. We got a timeout called. Coach Chamberlain takes it. Good time for one. 4:56 left in this first half. North on top. They're up by 14. They've had an overwhelming second quarter right now.
And you look at the points, I mean, they've only scored 3. We're almost halfway done in the quarter. Again, that's what happens when you rush against the zone. All they had to do is take their time, run the shot clock down, move the ball from side to side, get the defense moving, and we have enough athletes and shooters on this team where we're going to get good shots. Again, I think Steven just needs to take over. He's the leader of the team. He's the point guard. He needs to just set the stage moving forward.
Yeah, Steven's leading the scoring for the Tide right now with 7 points, and leading the way for North is Joe Okla. He's in double digits already, and Tobias isn't too far behind. But again, that's not so much what I have the problem with it. You're having a hard time getting into your sets because you're allowing their pace to disrupt what you want to do, turning the ball over. You're not going to be in position to make too many plays if you're giving up turnovers going down the other end. So
More
that's what's big for the Tide right now.
Possessions.
So here we go, coming back after the timeout. Really, really big possession coming up. You said it, Ross. Crimson Tide only 3 points in this quarter. Be nice if they could get something going here.
They need a big play to get their energy up.
Oh, Cordero Kicks it out. D'Souza. Nice drop
Love
off
the
to
ball
Vasquez.
movement.
Good ball movement.
Again, where did he take the shot? Short corner. Those are the bubbles in the zone. Just shoot from the short corner. Easy baskets for them.
Really good ball movement on that possession by the Tide as well. I don't know if I like that.
I really don't like that call, but really good defense by John. Keep it up, but that's 2 fouls on John now, don't forget.
That's right.
It looks like Coach Chamberlain is going to sub him out with James. I would do that.
Now you got to really be careful.
But John has to realize right now that he has 2, not to make a dumb foul.
Oh, he's covering a tough guy. He's covering their #1 ball handler.
Number 3 is having himself a game right now.
Well, I mean, again, man, now those are the shots you got to tip your hat. They're going to make those. It's tough. It's getting away from them, Ross. They are not heeding the advice of slowing it down.
I mean, all their turnovers are being, they're self-inflicted. They're forcing these turnovers on themselves.
That play is being separated here.
I think someone just got a technical.
Yeah, there was a technical sent out.
Nope, am I wrong?
Now, it looks like the officials are just... Nice job by the official. I mean, you know, emotions run high. It's a tournament. We like that emotions run high. Nice job by the officials.
And the thing is, Everett is playing good defense. North's getting a lot of their points on the turnovers that they're forcing on this side.
That's correct.
All they have to do is not turn the ball over, score, get in your press, get back and set up your defense. It would be a completely different tempo at this point.
And that could still happen. Again, long way to go, but we'd love to see the Tide, as we know, cut this to singles. Whenever you're down a majority of a quarter by doubles, find a way to cut it to singles, even if it's 9. Talk about it at recess, come out a different animal in the second half. 3:37 left here in the first half. Tide really need to win these next 3 minutes and change.
Yeah, they have to end this quarter really well right now.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought...
But they added time to the clock.
Okay, so there's actually 4 minutes left.
So it looks like Cam is finally subbing into the game for David DeSnope. Cam is in for James. Let's see if Cam can add a little spark to get them back in this game towards the end of this quarter.
Cam's done a great job off the bench all season. They need that energy. It's got to come from someplace right now.
Give him that shot all day. He is not a shooter. Good defense by Everett. I don't mind the shot, but Everett, but in his zone, you got to move the ball a little bit. Run that shot clock off.
Still playing a little too quick, because it's not to your advantage right now. Got to be patient with the basketball.
Easy, Cam. Good, Roger. He has to give that up.
Good D right there. Good hands. Poked away. It's going to stay with the Crimson Tide. Oh, the corner. The corner.
Move the ball back and forth. Good. Player movement. Let's go.
Oh. Another Tide turnover.
Another turnover. Unforced errors.
Sophomore Joe Okla with the 3. North is just running away with this one early on. Out of bounds.
Yeah, you look at the shot clock. They take that first shot. There's still 21 seconds left.
Good D right there by number 30. Blocks the 3.
Good move by Jay Sean.
It's a great move by Jay Sean. Doesn't get it to go, but he'll go to the line where he'll shoot 2.
And again, that's the dead spot in the zone. Get it in the middle and attack. Listen, we got 2 minutes and 25 seconds. I can't see the basket's in the way.
Yeah, 2:25.
Down by 17. If they can cut this between 10 and 12 before the end of the half, I still feel really good about the Everett squad coming out because we know third quarter's our quarter.
It's been their quarter all
Right?
season long. You got to find some momentum in these next 2 minutes. You just said it. The difference, you've seen the Tide energy this quarter. I know you're up against it, but it's flat right now.
Got to
It's flat.
chip away.
You got to find a way to revive yourself.
Jay Sean missing 2 free throws. That doesn't help. And then not getting back on defense, giving up an easy 2.
All North right now. What was a very entertaining first quarter is all Polar Bears right now. They're running away with this one. Coach Chamberlain's going to talk about it. Going to try to find a way to get this thing within striking distance.
At the end of the day, in a state tournament game, first round, you can't have 5 points with 2 minutes left in the quarter.
No.
It's a tough quarter to have.
And we've talked about it also. The second quarter, it's been the weak quarter for the Tide this season, but you got to find ways to at least have it not, you got to be at least average with that quarter. At least it's got to be pedestrian. We're not even seeing that right now. You said it. You got 5 points against a quality opponent. And by the way, the second quarter they're having is like off the charts. I mean, they're making all the right passes. They're scoring off your turnovers, and they're red hot from the perimeter. So they're doing a lot of good things, but you could play so much better. And again, it keeps going to the pace. You're trying to outrace them in every play. It's working against you. I know it's easier said than done, but they got to find a way to slow that down. Otherwise, I don't know, man. What I saw was the beginning of a great game. It's got me thinking now. What's happening
Well, I
there?
don't worry as much. It's not like North is playing really strong defense. Everett is just turning the balls over, and they're all self-inflicted turnovers. All they have to do is slow it down. And we've been saying that. I probably repeated myself 10 to 15 times on the broadcast. But that's all they need to do is move the ball, run the shot clock down. You're going to get open shots against the zone.
I mean, you're going to keep saying it. It's the big thing to say. I mean, that's the story right now.
Let's see what Coach Chamberlain drew up out of a timeout. This is a big possession for Everett.
Got to move around. Too stagnant right now. Got to move around. Flashing in the same spot. Good shot by Steven. He's really carried it, Ross.
Now a made basket gets Everett in their press.
Cordero has 11 points.
Got a rebound.
Got to get that rebound.
Go out.
Good job, Steve. Eyes up.
Say easy, slow it up. You don't have numbers. Pull it out. Pull it out.
Traveling violation called against D'Souza. It's not going to be
Again, you get a score, you get a stop, you come back and turn it over.
Not going to be any toes left on the foot, Ross. Nice hands by Vasquez, the last line of defense.
So we have a minute 29 left. That gives us, what, 4 possessions left. We need 2 stops and 2 scores. Hopefully we can cut it to 13, would be the ideal situation. Hit a 3, cut it to 12. Strong finish by Jason, both strong.
Gotta make.
On the ball, on the floor, Cam. Get on the floor, guys.
Oh. Tide just can't buy one.
Everett can't buy a basket, but they also can't buy a foul either.
Yeah.
And it's expected being in someone's away's gym, but
Right.
I mean, Jay Sean just got hit right in the arm there in that second chance shot.
Good job by Jay Sean staying with it, being strong. Got to get it in, Cam. Just gets it into Jay Sean. Oakland with the big rebound. North out in front. Tide just couldn't buy a bucket there. Screen. Rolls to the basket. D'Souza defends it. Pizarro now seeing a double. Goes deep into the corner to Tabalis. Out to Kuzi Sarkota, swings it around. Oakland spin move is going to cause a travel. Nice job by Coggin. So Crimson Tide basketball, 48 seconds left here.
I'm going for a 2-for-1 here. That's what I would do with 48 seconds to go. Try to get a shot off at around 39 seconds, gives you 10 seconds to get it down. Try to get two. Tough pass by Cam, just get it over half court, good. Reverse the ball. And one.
And one.
Finally.
Roger Vasquez, big hoop by Raj right there.
Perfect, we got 6 seconds left now. Get a big stop here. Get the ball back at a quick score.
That's a big hoop by Raj.
Huge.
Need this too, though. Got to make this right
Yes.
here.
Well, we have to do it for 2, and then it gets us back in defense.
Right.
If they want to press, you can press. That's why the make is so important. And then
Yeah.
also getting the point.
Got to convert here at the charity stripe. The Tide need to make these.
Everett has to be, what, 1 for 6 or 1 for 7 in their free throws?
Tell you, Ross, they're
Get
not
back
doing.
on D.
They're not doing the little things that are going to give you a tournament win. I'm going to tell you that. Good hands right there. It's going to stay with North. Roger pleads his call, saying that should be our basketball, but nice hands. Good job, no foul. 6-second difference from shot clock to game clock. We got 18 in the shot, 24 in the game.
Right now, if I'm Everett, if I'm Steve, and I want to stop here, I'm getting the ball and I'm shooting a 3 before the end of the half.
Tabalis, corner 3.
Short. Rebound.
No good, got to get that rebound. Vasquez has it.
Hold for last shot. You got plenty of time.
Help him out. You got numbers. Down low to Coggins, poked away. Good defense right there by Kuzi Sarkota. 7.3 left in the second quarter.
Good sub by getting John back in. This is a big possession right here.
Huge, huge. Let's see some cut action. Next in the corner.
Shoot that.
I like the
Big
view.
shot by John.
Doesn't get it to go. Well, nice job by Cordero, at least getting back there, not having a replay of the end of the first quarter when North scored at the buzzer. And that's how this first half will wrap up. North took total control in that second quarter. They find themselves up 41-26. But again, 2 quarters of basketball left, a lot of game left. We play our game, we'll be right back in it. What do you look for the Crimson Tide? Keep it up, guys, come on. So you can see the guys right now.
I had to give a little.
No, I love that. Hey, we're here for that. So no, you please do that. You please do that. You know, listen, there's a lot of action left. You got 2 quarters of basketball left. You're going to talk about it at recess right now. If you're inside that locker room, what are you telling you guys?
Slow down. Take a deep breath. One, they're not having fun. You can tell just by their heads are down, they have frowns on their faces. At the end of the day, you want to have fun. All they have to do is slow it down. They'll get their shots, they'll be able to get scored baskets, they'll be able to get in their press, they'll be able to get back on defense. It all starts with just slowing down and having fun. Hey, you're in a playoff game, you're out in the way. They're playing really well. I don't think North is going to shoot the way they shot in the first half of the second half. They had to shoot at least 60-70% from the field in the first half.
It was lights out.
Yeah, 100%. So I don't expect that to happen. Play strong defense. Your leaders have to step up. Big players in big games. PTP, primetime players. That's what we're looking for in the second half.
Gotta have it, gotta have it. We're halftime here from North High School in Worcester. It's the Polar Bears up 41-26. We'll be back with more action to come in the second half. This is EHS TV 15. What's up, everybody? And we are ready to start the second half. It's the North Polar Bears on top, 41-26. Crimson Tide looking to have a big third quarter. That has been their strong quarter of the season. And Ross, more than ever, they need that to be their quarter right now. We talked about it as we left the first half. We saw the guys coming out. How can they find the paddles to resuscitate themselves here?
One, it starts with energy. They have to come firing out at all cylinders because they need to cut down this lead. Listen, it's all about having phases. They're down by, what, 16 now? Try to cut it to 10. When you get it to 10, try to cut it to 6, and then boom, you're right back in the game. That's the mindset. But they're rushing. We've been saying, I feel like I'm repeating myself too much. But that's all it is. They need to slow it down, run the shot clock. They're going to get good shots against this zone. And they've been playing really good defense. They've been lights out.
Yeah, you got to tip your hat. North has been lights out. They've around the perimeter, the mid-range shots, any good looks they've had, they've made a lot of degree of difficulty hard shots as well. But again, we'll be broken records. The thing is the Crimson Tide have turned the ball over too much. Some of that's North's defense. A lot of it's just playing out of your pace, out of your comfort zone, and taking the toes off your own foot. So the Tide just get those shots. They've actually looked pretty good when they've been in the half-court set. They've gotten where they've wanted to, but they continue to turn that ball over. If they can tighten it up, we could see a ball game turn out of this, but they're going to need to. Otherwise,
and the one thing we haven't even really mentioned, I think we mentioned it once in the first half, they're 1 for 7, 1 from 8 from the free throw line. Make your free throws, it's a single-digit game right now. So, again, they got to hit their free throws, go to the basket, continue to attack. And, again, third quarter has been our main quarter for the whole season. They need it big time this time around.
Some of your leading scorers there. The game's leading scorer overall is Joe Okla, the sophomore forward for North. He's got 12 points. Oscar Pizarro's right behind him with 11. And the freshman phenom, Ty Tabalis, has 8. Leading the way for the Crimson Tide, it's junior Steven Cordero. He's got 11. And Roger Vasquez is second with 6.
I'm interested to see what kind of adjustments Coach Chamberlain makes for the second half.
Smitty, corner 3, no good. Coggins comes up with the steal on the rebound. Nice job by Jay Sean. Cordero puts his brakes on. That doesn't go. Elbow jumper. Back rim, no good.
Really like the play coming out of the first half, though. John just has to make that. Good defense.
Great defense by Menexa. Tabalis almost got it to go. Oh. Cordero did everything right but the finish. Tabalis is going to try it from downtown. He's got 11.
There we go. Tough pass by Steven. Rushing again. Good foul by David. Make him earn it from the stripe.
Well, 56 seconds into this third quarter, and not, again, nice energy in the other end. But unfortunately,
this might sound extreme, but what I would do is I would tell my team, hey, you're not shooting the ball unless there's 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Move it around for 25 seconds until you get a good shot, because they're rushing right now.
And that might be exactly how to get yourself to slow it down.
Change the mentality a little bit.
We'll keep saying it, but that's what keeps happening, so we're just calling what we see. And you give up the offensive rebound.
There's no excuse for that.
None. Good job by Vasquez running down that pass. Vasquez comes up with the steal, and that's an offensive foul. The flipper came out.
We saw that all the way down here.
Can't argue it. So the frustration continuing to mount on the Crimson Tide side.
And when you see a play like that, you know you're forcing it. Just move the ball around, reverse it from one side to another. Get the defense on their heels, get them sliding.
You can't score 18 points at once. Coggins with the steal. Tide need to convert on this. John Menexa with the putback. Now the Tide, that's what they need to do. If they get turnovers, they have to score.
Another one. Oh. Take a charge, Roger.
Basket's good by number 30. D'Souza over to Menexa. There's that patience, Ross. Let's see if
Great
Menexit
ball
knocks
movement.
it down.
Gotta make it.
Gotta make it. They get the offensive rebound. Vasquez gets it to go. Good shot by the junior. There it is.
Finish strong.
And one. Oh! Almost gets it to go. Nice job by Coggins going right back up with it.
Now he has to make them.
Gotta make them.
I remember he had to get a chance down there. He went 0 for 2. He needs to. They need to get, the way they're gonna get back, they need to hit their free throws.
The sophomore's got 5 points. Came off a terrific 2-game series in that Comcast tournament. Outstanding in both games. He had 4 threes against BC High in the loss.
Here we go.
Knocks down the first. Nice job by Coggins.
Make the second. They're going to be able to set up their press, hopefully get another turnover.
Unable to get it to go. Nice job by Menexit. Pokes it away.
Jay-Sean, look.
Ooh, yeah, I know. That was up there for a while. Good help by Cordero. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Tabala spins out of it. Back to Pizarro at the top of the key. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good D by the Tide. Great hustle. D'Souza comes up with it, finds Cordero. Oh, nice move. Steven Cordero continuing to slice and dice.
Again,
and there's the Tide defense.
Another steal.
Oh, you gotta get it to go. Come on, you can't miss that bunny.
Timeout, timeout.
Oh,
Wrong team.
next time, going for the 2-hand pull-up, man.
You want to know
Hang
what's
on that
really
rim.
funny? You have 2 referees on the side of the ball, and you have the 3rd guy that's all the way down here calling the timeout for the coach.
And Coach Chamberlain is hot. Coach Chamberlain is not happy right now. Chamberlain's got to be out. He's got to be careful right now. He's hot.
This isn't the time to get a tee right now. He has to hone himself in. Team's making a nice little comeback. Tough call, but hey, you're only down by 13. You got 5 minutes left to go.
I like it, though.
Love the pace, love the energy. They're getting turnovers. Jay-Sean had a nice little layup. You hit that, you're down by 11.
That's it. And you still have plenty to be excited about. Momentum starting to creep back on your side. I don't know if I do a scoreboard chant. Still a lot of game left. I don't know. Be careful with the scoreboard chant. You're up 13. I mean, you get a couple plays in a row, and you'll see that
Don't
evaporate.
poke the bear, Josh.
Hey,
Don't poke the bear.
Polar Seltzer.
Don't poke the bear.
I love Polar Seltzer. The lemon's my favorite one, although orange vanilla is very cool, too. And then they come out with the tropical series. Usually it's just like that 6-can pack, but they got some really good ones. They do like the watermelon infusion stuff. I mean, I'd take a tour of them with the facilities. I mean, I'm sure we could find it. All right, here we go.
Something different. You got Cam in early in the second half.
I liked Cam's energy in that first half. I'd make sure that offensively, just make sure he's got someone riding with him, because I know he loves to ride high octane.
Yep.
Looks like we got some extracurriculars in the crowd. We hope everyone's okay. Okay. I'm not sure what's happened. We got a timeout on the floor, and we may take one as well. So we're going to take a timeout here, folks. So we just hope everything's okay. There's some medical staff over there. It's nothing of the extracurricular sort. It just seems like someone is in need of some medical attention, so we just hope everything's okay. We could see that we have police and staff on hand trying to take care of the scene while we have a timeout on the court, just trying to fill you in at home the best that we can see. Everyone here doing a really good job of taking care of what's happening, so bear with us. We are live. You can see the score right there. This game's starting to tighten up a little bit. Tide's defense has actually started to change things, coming
It
up
is.
with some turnovers, but still not converting enough on those turnovers. I mean, you got to find ways. You got to make
Easy
those
baskets,
buckets.
you gotta
Easy.
make it.
That was right
There's
there
no
at the rim.
excuse. You got to make it.
You're down 13, but man, it feels even better if you're down 11 right now.
Now,
so.
this what is happening right now is very unfortunate. It looks like there's a medical issue. We hope everything's okay. But when you stop the game in the middle of a quarter like this,
Right.
which team is going to get? Which team's going to come out firing?
Right.
You know, we're probably going to be here for 5-10 minutes. What team is going to come out and continue that energy? Let's hope it's Everett. But things like this, it's unfortunate.
So again, Stephen Cordero's your lead guy right now, and he is playing really well for the Crimson Tide. And we do want to make note of our viewers right now. We got over 600 households tuning in for this one. We know we're the live broadcast covering the area up here. Our folks back in Everett, and of course the folks here in the central Massachusetts area. And we hope everything's okay right now.
Looks like North, the home team, is heading into the locker room right now, and I think they're going to be telling Everett to do the same.
So yeah, both teams, looks like they're heading to the locker room for this moment.
Hey, you got to make it. Come on.
So right now,
Keep your head up. Let's go.
Cordero, the lead guy for the Crimson Tide.
Come on.
He's got 13 points. Keep it up, coach. Keep him going. Keep him going. There's a look we can see head coach Riley Dunn, along with our cheerleading coach Taylor Leo. That's head coach Riley Dunn of the girls basketball team over there in that shot, making the trip out.
It's nice to see the cheerleaders taking a nice little hour-and-a-half ride out for the boys.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They're always loud and proud, always supportive. The school spirit, I thought all week was outstanding. I really felt that you could especially feel it today. It was building up, real good vibe in that building. And you know, it was nice to see a good turnout too. Good Everett crowd that made the trip up. Right behind, you could see the Crimson Tide bench is pretty much the Everett section. Obviously, they're on the road, so it's a majority North crowd, as it would be.
It's expected.
But Everett still has a nice little section behind the Everett bench. They're making noise when they're scoring, when they're making plays. They were coming alive right there in that last little flurry. So Steve Cordero leading the way for the Tide with 13 points. And Joe Okla is leading the way for North. He's got the 12 points.
I'm standing here looking at the score, 46-33. For how bad Everett has played, you're only down by 13. Very manageable with 5 minutes left in the third.
Exactly, very manageable, you know, and it's just like, that's the thing, like, and I know, you know, everyone's having fun in the crowd, but like, you know, you hear like the scoreboard chant going, I'm just like, and obviously, listen, maybe it won't turn around. North has a really good team, but I'm laughing like scoreboard. It's a 13-point game with 5 minutes left in the third quarter. You hit a couple threes, you make a few steals, like, you're in single digits, and all of a sudden, it's a one-possession game. So I know myself, I'm always a big, you know, I'm a big guy. I don't like jinxes and stuff. So I always stay away from the scoreboard chant, unless if I know that thing's a good 40 piece on the board.
Yes.
So
and there's a couple minutes left in the game.
But I've seen it a lot. You always see it. You sometimes see some of those premature scoreboard chants, and I'm not telling you my crystal ball saying that right now. Tide still have a ways to go here, but you saw how quickly they cut it from, you know, what was close to 20 down to 13. If you don't miss that bunny, it's 11 right now. So. Right.
Usually if I'm a player and I hear that chant at this time of the game, I just look at him and said, just act like you've been here before.
Well, that's
it seems like you haven't.
That's exactly
Don't get too excited.
Right, though. So I hope they're feeling the way we are. They were getting it as they were going into the locker room. from the fans here. So hopefully they took it all in and said, okay, yeah, no, we see the scoreboard. We also see there's 5 minutes left in the third quarter, and our press has just turned it on. So, but you said it best. Now, who responds first after this? Because now you don't even know who has the momentum.
Yep.
It's been a while since play has gone on in this court with the unfortunate scene that's taking place here right now. So we're just trying to figure out.
It looks like we're going to be sitting for a little bit while. So hopefully everything's okay, and at least Coach Chamberlain gets him in the locker room. Continue to push the points that he said at halftime. Slow it down. Stop making that quick pass. You have plenty of time on the shot clock. Move the ball and get good shots. And then when they get made baskets, it gives them the chance to set up their press, which we saw before the unfortunate incident. It was working.
Looking real good. That was the best we've seen it look. Well, you didn't really get a chance to see it in the second quarter because we weren't scoring.
That's what happens when you don't make baskets or free throws.
Made those baskets. We started scoring. That press came alive. Looks like Everett's coming back out. Keep it up, guys. He sterned you, huh? Stern. They look a lot away. Stern.
Oh, really?
It's our bus driver.
Oh. So again, folks, just stay with us here. There's just a little bit of some medical attention going on here at the game. Just to keep you posted, there's 5 minutes left in the third quarter. We've taken a small little pause in the action. North High School's up 46-33. Up until this little break, Crimson Tide started to get some momentum back. They made a few baskets. Their press started creating steals. And then play was halted. So again, first and foremost, our thoughts and prayers. We hope everything is okay with the fan receiving attention right now, so that's first and foremost. But we are in the third quarter, and it's a 13-point North Polar Bears lead. Someone want to talk? Okay, looks like both teams are back onto the court. They're going to just warm up for a little bit, get themselves back ready to resume play. Again, we have 5 minutes left in this third quarter. The score is 46-33, North High School. And we're just coming out of a medical timeout. And again, our thoughts and prayers, and hope everything's all right.
Yeah, the vibe has definitely changed in this environment right now, so we wish them the best of luck. Our prayers go out to them. Hopefully everything is okay. Looks like they're going to give the kids about 5 minutes to warm back up.
Yep. So again, if you're just joining us, or if you're, again, tuning in right to the action now, this has been, North was up pretty good amount at halftime, really had a big second quarter. Tide got off a little slow in that first minute of this third quarter, and then they actually started to make some plays. They stopped turning the ball over, and then their defense started creating turnovers on the made baskets. Quickly got themselves within 13, missed a quick putback at the rim, would have cut it to 11. It'll be North basketball when we come back.
Yep.
But again, that Tide defense has really changed things a little bit. Let's see if we can see more of that.
Yeah, I think the next 2 minutes when this game starts, to see the energy level on both teams is going to be huge. And Everett really had the momentum before the unfortunate timeout that we had. So again, this is where your leaders step up. Point guards from both teams have to make sure their team is into it. And again, these next 2 minutes when they start off are going to be huge for both sides.
100%, Ross. That's a good point, and we'll see who answers that bell first. It's going to be big. Still a lot of game left.
I mean, again, we're only down by 13.
Yeah.
I mean, you would think for how bad that we played, the missed free throws, the turnovers, how hot North was in the first half, that this lead would be close to 20 points. Again, it's only a 13-point lead, and in basketball, you can change that tide within a 2-minute span.
So yeah, coming back to it again, Stephen Cordero leading the way for the Crimson Tide. He's got 13 points. Joe Okla is leading the way for the Polar Bears of North. He's got 12. Actually, Oscar Pizarro's got 13. Pizarro's leading the way with 13. Okla's got 12. Tabalas has 11. Very balanced on the north side. They've spread the scoring out pretty well. And then off the bench, Jaden Kuzi Sarkota's giving them some strong minutes. Very impressive team. They're the real deal. And we looked at their roster. They're young.
Very young.
They're going to be around for a while. Good luck with this team going forward.
And they're a well-coached team.
Very well-coached team.
They do things very well. Foundationally, they're there.
Head coach Al Petway doing a really nice job. I'll tell you what, whoever comes out of this game victorious, and assuming it is the 1 seed BC High, again, if you're BC High for the year that they've had, as dominant as they've been, an undefeated team, only all but 2 of their wins were by double digits. Not really a great draw for BC High.
Nope. Either team that wins tonight.
That's what I mean. So it's the way the dominoes fell with the new vaunted MIAA algorithm that's been so popular across the landscape.
$1 million question: what is it?
I'm not sure anyone knows. It's not like it sure doesn't get updated too often. So I mean, hey, we're all trying. I get it.
We were saying the same thing when the football rankings came out. Like, what is it?
So,
but hey, it's above our pay grade.
Sure is, you know. But with the region scrapped, you get some more traveling now. That's what gives us the state. Normally, if Everett were to ever see North, I mean, this would be like, you know, it would be like at Springfield for the state title usually, because that's how the old regions broke down. But statewide format now, regions have been scrapped, and
which I love the new format.
Sure, I don't mind it either.
I just need to understand how the rankings are being adjusted and figured out, because it seems like no one knows other than the MIAA.
Like, I know Everett's getting penalized for their league play because the league didn't have a great year. Pretty much all of Everett's non-league opponents were quality opponents that all have good records. I thought that would have been enough to swing the pendulum to at least not have you at this part of the bracket, but it wasn't. It didn't help with the, you know, the forfeit at the end of the season.
And I'm sure if they counted that win,
This game might be in Everett.
It could have been turned.
It's still probably playing North, but maybe this game's in Everett. If that game, you know, when Everett beat Newton North, but then the game didn't count, and then Everett actually lost the game, that might have swung them a few points. But we're here. Beautiful gym, nice campus, great atmosphere. Definitely enjoy the vibe here at North High School. The staff's been very good to us. Athletic liaison Mike is taking good care of us here. The AD of overseeing the city, David Shea, you know, very, very good to us here. So setting us up. This is our first time up here, so I don't usually drive to this part of the state unless I go skiing, maybe Wachusett Mountain. So here we go. We're back in play. Polar Bears basketball. They're up by 13, and Oakland makes it 15.
Too easy.
Very, very easy. Too easy indeed. 14 points for Oakland.
Just move the ball, swing the ball one side to another. There you go, move it.
Oh.
Travel. Tough no call there. Good defense by Steven.
Good deep by Coggins against Pizarro. Gets the screen up top. Kick out goes to Kuzi Sarkoti. Nice rebound by Cordero, pulling it away from the longer
This is the time
Oakland.
you slow it up. Slow it up and run your offense. Get a good shot. Slow. Cut cam.
Oh, take that. Ah, man, good look at it. Nice shot. Didn't fall.
Okay, that's a good shot.
Absolutely.
Got to make it.
A lot of space. Got to make it, though. But he needs to stay confident. That shot comes up again. He still needs to take that.
Yep.
And I saw that, too. Oakland came crashing in unabated from the corner. You got to put a body.
I need more effort by Jay Sean on the defensive rebound. Travel. I need Jay Sean to bang a little bit more down low.
Because Oakland, he came in unabated. If that came to him, he was going to put back, dunk that.
Got to put a body. We talked about it.
Wide alone.
It's about effort and putting a body on someone.
He's the biggest guy on the court as well. That can't happen. It's not the way you want to answer after that long break. Pizarro has got 13 points. The senior, one of the elder statesmen for the Polar Bears, having a game. The Tide had the momentum, but it's swung back to north side.
Roger with a good take. Again, has to hit, make these 2 free throws.
Real big free throws coming up, Ross. Got to make these.
Worst case scenario, get it to around 10, which is very manageable for an 8-minute quarter in the 4th quarter. Got to make them.
Not helping the cause, Roscoe. You can't put up those eggs at the goose, you know, the goose eggs at the line like that. You just can't happen. You need every little thing to go your way. You're getting free shots right now. Roger's a good free throw shooter. He's got to try to make the second one. You got to go 1 for 2 here and then set up that press. Get those turnovers going. So Kuzi Sarkoti gets it over to
They got to finish
Tavalis.
this quarter out strong. Rebound, go. Another second chance opportunity for North.
And Coach Petway is going to take a timeout on the Polar Bears sideline.
Good timeout by Coach. Big possession here.
Huge, and it's too bad we just haven't seen the Tide kind of come back from that timeout like we were hoping. They're kind of reverting back to some of the things we saw in that second quarter.
Yep.
A little bit stagnant offensively, not closing out defensively on the glass. Again, it's just about a body, it's effort. That rebound right there hits the rim, hits the floor twice, and then ends up in the hands. I mean, those are things that wasn't like it was a back rim. You know, sometimes you get the back rim rebounds that go out to the perimeter. That wasn't the case there. That was in the middle. So we need to see some more energy from the guys down low to control those defensive rebounds.
Not even down low, the guards need to come in.
Right.
I mean, on that play there, they had 2 guards who were already taken off before we had the ball. It has to be a team effort.
So let's see how they respond after this timeout. It was actually taken by North, but it's a good time for the Tide to maybe, you know, reassess things right now in their huddle.
I would like to see someone from Everett, Steven, as someone, get the troops together, have a little huddle as
Yeah,
a team,
right. Bring
come
it out.
together, understand what we need to do within the next 2 minutes and 50 seconds. That's what I would like to see, and it just seems like they're all individuals right now, not coming together as a team.
Well, they're running out of time. The sand in the hourglass is moving. Big possession here, Ross. You said it. Got to come up with a stop.
We need a stop here. Looks like Everett is sitting in a 2-3 zone to come out of the timeout, which this is where I like to put a zone in, right? Coach is probably running to play for man, come out, confuse him a little bit. Got to close out. Good D.
Good hands by Steven. Very good job to be in that passing lane. Cordero's effort, consistent, always there. 13 on the shot clock, 2:36 on the game. Third quarter. Again, Cordero with the hands. Out of bounds. North basketball. Good hands by the Tide. Keep it up, active hands. You want some momentum, a quick steal into some points will help do it.
Good D.
Very active again, Coggins. Looks like he's answering the bell on the effort. He's picking it up right there. Good job by Jay Sean.
Sure,
9
Coach
seconds.
Chamberlain gave him a nice earful during that timeout.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Let's go, no foul here, Cam. No foul, good D, good strip, good Everett ball.
All right,
good D.
ball.
Now they need to turn this into a basket here. Let's go, come on.
Gotta have it.
Take your time, don't rush. Strong finish by Joe. Let's go, get in the press. Let's go.
Big hoop by John Manexon.
Got to get back on D, though. Nice steal by
Cordero
Steven.
comes up with the steal. There's that press again, Ross, right on cue. Drops it off to Coggins down low. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Is there a lid in that basket? That's twice Coggins can't get it to go. Oh, my
Good
God.
pass by Cam. Nice. Finally, Jay Sean with a score. Let's go. Get right back into it. Back on D. Take a charge, Roger.
Awkward shot by Okla. The referee with the exuberant going the other way.
Talk about being overly animated.
It's a good thing he stretched that roto cuff because I mean, that shoulder was coming out.
His tricep.
Tabalis in the corner, defender.
Good D by John.
Great D by John.
Oh, Roger, you got to get that.
Got to get that rebound. Oh, nice hands. Cordero with another steal. Cordero's hands.
Good play by Cam. Let's go.
Here we go. Tide got it to 11. Cam Muhammad with the hoop. Tide's defense starting to make some things happen.
That's an offensive foul. Great call.
Nice job by Vasquez. Gets the offensive. So now we got 1:19 left in the third quarter. Tide with a chance to cut it to singles.
Now you play the possessions game. You got a minute 19. You probably do a 3 for 2 here.
Right.
Usually you just want to shoot the 105 mark. Get 2 more offensive possessions. Give them 1. To cut this under the 10. What do we say? We want to be around 10 by the end of the quarter.
And look how much time. Still 1:19.
Yep.
It comes off quickly when you start doing some good
pass
things.
by Cam. Finish, Roger.
Oh, wow. All right, stays with the Tide. Emphatic, though. Gets the North crowd back into it, but still, with the basketball, a chance to get a hoop coming out of it.
I mean, you get all excited about a block. It's like, all right, thank you, I'll take the ball back. I never understood why people get so excited.
Good defensive play, but Crimson Tide basketball. Pretty much a fresh shot clock to work with. Gets it into Cordero.
Take their time. They got 25 seconds. Don't need to rush. Swing the ball. Get the ball in one of the short corners. Love that shot.
Oh. Cordero with the hands. I tell you, Cordero's hands have been
Again,
something
take
else.
your time. You got a fresh 30. Steven, go get the ball, Steven.
It was deflected, yep. No backcourt. It was deflected by Tabalis. Crimson Tide ball still with 15 on the shot clock. Muhammad drives.
I love the move by Cam.
Good strong take by Cam. Aggressive's going to get himself a chance to go to the line. The senior just made a basket in that last possession. Big free throws coming up. I think they're all big. I hope so. Go to the old Rick Barry. Go through the legs if you have to. I mean, you got to find a way to get these to fall.
I mean, we need these 2 right here. These are big free throws.
We've been building. We brought a bunch of Masons with us today, man. You know, building the bricks. All right, let's see if Muhammad can knock it down.
Love it. Love it. Get this one. You're down by 9. Get a stop. You get a 12-second difference. Gives you a chance to get one more offensive possession in. They could cut this game to 7. Best case scenario, 6. Could be 7.
Listen, I already like where it's at.
It's a whole different ball game in the fourth quarter.
And it's been a low, so they've done a great job. Low-scoring quarter, only 9 points for North this quarter. They had 41 at the half.
Big
Muhammad knocks them both down.
There.
He's got 4 points. Ty got it to singles. Defense has been the story this quarter. Third quarter's been their quarter all year. Back to Coggins. There it is. Coggins got it to 7. Here we go. Playing some ball now.
Oh, another one.
Another one, gotta get back. Another steal. Here it is. Hold it down. Oh, baby. Woo, we're just picking it up now. Okay.
Now you gotta play D.
Gotta play D.
Can't get a score.
29 seconds. They'll take last shot if they so choose.
Hope so.
29 seconds. Defense, hold it down. What did I tell you earlier? You can never go too early with that scoreboard chant. Every time I hear an early scoreboard chant, I say, all right, come back to haunt you. Here we go. Crimson Tide defense going.
Cam. Good D. Close out.
Oh, this game's getting good now. Oh, good hands by Menexit.
Roger here on 1. Good D.
Get out! John Menexit climbed the elevator.
Great recovery by John there.
I don't know what we're looking at the ref for. That was blocked clean. That's that 40-inch vert by Smitty, John Menexit, affectionately known in the city as Smitty. Yeah. Oh, baby. Oh, nice job by Muhammad. Down to 10. Here we go. Oh, crossover, but he doesn't go anywhere.
Great D by Cam.
Great D. Yeah. There we go. There we go. And just like that, Uncle Mo is wearing a red and black jersey right now. Tied down by 7. Woo, don't go anywhere, folks. If you thought this one was going the other way, let's just stay for a minute. We got 8 more minutes. I don't know, my temperature's starting to rise a little bit. I don't think it's COVID symptoms, but I'm feeling hot right now.
Hey, let's not forget, this is a young team.
Young team.
Very inexperienced. Things like this happen, the tide can turn, and it did at the end of that third quarter. Now, it's the money quarter.
Money quarter now.
Stephen Kadira needs to come up big.
This is when cash is
He's the X factor.
You either cash checks or they're bounced, baby.
That's it.
Hopefully the banks open late tonight. Offshore accounts, we'll see. Here we go.
And let's talk about Cam.
Ooh.
The energy defense.
The difference.
Quick 4 points. He had a couple nice passes to Jay Sean for a quick 2.
Cam came out and gave this team a shot in the arm. This team responded. It was the senior. 4 quick points in that quarter, got him back. Woo, we got a good one brewing here. I'm loving this right now. That's where it's at. Go! Go! All right, here we go. Fourth quarter's about to begin. Everybody in the place is up right now. Yeah! Hey, Steve, come on, baby. You got this. I love it. What a great atmosphere. This is what it's all about.
It's giving
great
me
atmosphere.
goosebumps.
Tide playing now. Tide's defense really digging in. You can see it. We'll look like a step quicker right now. Traveling. There we go. Crimson Tide basketball. Yeah, baby.
No, how did that stop?
Woo.
On-ball defense by Cam, making it difficult for that pass
and
to go.
that's that man. You're seeing the man now? A lot of fly paper out there. I'm telling you, Muhammad, you said it. It's been the difference.
Who had a hot first half, number 3. He's quieted down the second half.
But again, Everett just needs to take their time. No need to rush.
No whistle there?
We haven't got a call all game.
As long as it stays both sides, I got no problem. Just keep it both sides, that's all. And it has been. They've done a good job. Place is rocking right now. Love the energy.
Good D. Good D. Out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Call. Thank God he saw it, because I saw it.
Let's go, Cam.
Yo, slow it down.
Here we go. The polar bear crowd coming alive with the defense chant. Atmosphere is wild in here.
and one. Oh my God,
Oh,
in and
man.
out. Great move by Cam though, let's go, play D, come on, play D.
Whew. I need to get the bubble ruler out for that rim. Is that thing level? Pizarro with the big finish. Oscar Pizarro, the senior, came up with a big one there.
Quick turnover by Everett again,
See,
rushing.
that's where you got to slow it
into
down.
the crowd here, you got to relax.
Slow it down. You work this hard to get back. It's okay, we're all right. Hang in there now. Still a long way to go.
If I'm Coach Chamberlain, I might take a timeout here.
Take a TO, settle it down. So right there, you're down 9. You're still very much there. Don't come unglued right now. Don't let the atmosphere get the better of you. Stay within it. Right now, you got a big defensive play coming up.
And if it happens one more possession, he's going to have to take a timeout to get the troops back together.
But one possession at a time. Get a stop here, get another basket. Everything's quelled. You got to slow it down.
Switch back, Roger, switch back. Good.
Down to 8 in the shot clock.
Good defense. Oh, he bailed them out.
Wow, tough call right there.
This one referee is killing us tonight.
Vasquez
bailed them out.
Vasquez right there defended it well. Tough call right there. Vasquez was right there. Shot clock winding down. Good defense all around. Tabales gets the call. He's at the line. 2 big ones coming up. North has been very good at the line here tonight, whereas the Crimson Tide haven't helped their cause. So back to a 10-point lead with 5:56 remaining here in this 4th quarter. After this, you got to get a hoop.
You got to get a hoop and set up that press, which is helping get back in this game. But again, just don't play into the crowd. Relax. I like the take by John. Good take. Now get in your press. Let's go.
That's it, John. That's all day, too. John can do that all
Cam,
day.
get back on D, Cam.
Man, come on. What's that call?
Kind of a tough call because it's not even his call. It's the referee that's
right
down
here.
below's call. He's calling it out here. And what did we say? We saw him doing his little hook step.
Yeah, right.
We called it at the beginning of the game.
He was doing his 40-yard sprints before the game. He was going baseline to baseline. I saw he was ready.
In the beginning, we got to win it here.
I said, watch out. He was doing the first downs earlier, right? That's the guy you got to watch out for.
He forgets that the crowd's not here to watch him. They're here to watch the game.
Makes the second one.
It's only 10 points with 6 minutes. We're still in great shape.
Plenty. Got to get a score. Got to get a score.
Basket.
John Manexon, stay aggressive.
What did he just call? 3 seconds?
Wow.
He didn't just call offensive 3 seconds there. No. He called it technical on John?
So a technical foul has been called.
Wow, you're really going to call that, sir? In a heated game like this where the kids' emotions are high? Let it be. You let that go.
Remember earlier in the game, you had a dust up earlier in the game.
Just let it go.
And I said they did a good job. It was like, oh, okay, the refs did a good job. They let that one go. No technicals. I mean, I'm sure something must have been said. We didn't really see anything that seemed egregious. We're at the opposite end of the floor.
You don't take it personally at this point. You let it go.
Yeah, man. I mean, you're in crunch time right there. 5:34 left. Free throw didn't go. He missed the first free throw. But, man, that's tough right there. That's tough. It's got to be really something out of line for me to have that call. And I guess the ball don't lie. Ball don't lie right there.
So it looks like did they take out John? Yeah, so John is now subbed out of the game. David D'Souza's back in. And I might give him a 30-second breather and get John right back in. Easy, good D. Tough play. Over the back.
Over the back? Oh, man. It's not over the back? Maybe he's too big.
We're not going to get that call now. Good move by Jay Sean. Tough basket.
It's getting away. Gotta come up with one here, Ross.
We need a stop here. Now they want to call a tight game when it's towards the end of the game.
So that's bonus basketball. That's the 8th team foul against the Tide. So 1-1 coming up for Tabalis.
Line violation, White. Good call.
So line
maybe
violation.
That's the break we need.
Needed it indeed. Wow.
I still might take a timeout if I'm Coach Chamberlain right here. Especially this possession. If they get nothing in the beginning of the shot clock, I'm calling a timeout because this is a big possession. Oh, Cam, why? Good D, Steven. No one's back on. Tough play.
And there's the timeout. Coach Chamberlain down 14 with 4:50 left. And the game's leading scorer, Oscar Pizarro, with the big putback right there. He's got 18 points. He's the senior. We talked about it on a very young North team. Pizarro, number 3, leading the way as the elder statesman for the Polar Bears.
Tough pass by Cam, but I would have liked to seen a timeout because then also you get John back in the game for that offensive possession. But still, Cam, just why rush it?
No, that was a tough play.
5 minutes, down by 14, hit a couple threes, you're right back in it.
Got to get some stops. Big stops defensively coming up. So, again, you're seeing the flurries going back and forth, but right there, whenever we don't score for about 3 or 4 possessions in a row, you're knocking on the wrong door because, again, the high octane on the other side, it's hurting you. And you're seeing some shots that just aren't going. The ball just won't fall. It's right there.
Cam's layup that went in and out would have been a huge shot.
Quite a few.
But you got to battle through it. Hey, you want to become a legend, these are the moments, right?
That's right.
You need the opportunity. This is the opportunity. Who's going to take over?
All right, so here you go. 4:50 left. Crimson Tide basketball after the timeout.
Again, just take your time. No need to rush. There's still plenty of time. You just have to score on these possessions. One at a time. That's the mentality.
John Manexit from downtown. No good. Coggins with the big putback. Oh, nice rebound by Jay Sean.
And they're calling it on the floor, not on the shot. Oh, my God. Come on. I don't know.
How was that?
I'm so confused right now.
How was that on the floor? Okay, so out of bounds underneath for the Tide. D'Souza to inbound. Tide got to get it in. That's short.
Looks like that was tipped.
Got to get back. Got to get back.
Jay Sean.
Good hands. Just a wild miss right there. Got to get the rebound.
To Jay Sean. Come on, Jay Sean.
Good D right there by Vasquez.
Let's go up strong. Good move.
Another missed putback.
Got lucky there.
All right, still no point now, but you got to get it going. 3:47 now.
I think you have maybe 1 or 2 more possessions where you can go for a 2. After that, you got to start running some plays to hit some threes here. You got to chip it away. Because I'm sure coach on the other side is going to kill clock every possession. He's
Why wouldn't
run
you?
It down.
That's the smart thing to do.
And it looks like Steven Cordero is out with an injury right now. That's why you don't see him on the court. Who's going to take the big shot? Everett got to get back on defense.
goaltending called right there. Great hustle by John getting back into the play. Nothing he could do. You got to try to make a play on that. It was the right call, but good effort getting back into it. Tied up against it though right now.
Roger with a quick shot.
Good job.
2 down to 3 minutes. They got to stop blitzing some of these plays now.
Roger's got 10.
He's got to go. Come on, Jay Sean, easy 2. And
great hands right there defensively. That was a big play.
I would like to see someone from Everett try to take a 3 here.
You have to.
Tough couple possessions back and forth.
So at the line, it is Joseph Okla, 14 points. We've talked about the sophomore in the game he's had.
I mean, he's dominated the boards on both sides all game, too.
Yeah, he's an impressive player.
Yep.
Looks like he's about 6'6", very athletic. Almost threw down a highlight reel dunk from the Inter High logo. It's quite a few blocks out. It didn't go down, but it was still pretty impressive.
And
Oakland
again,
knocks down.
One of the big differences, made free throws on both sides.
Huge difference. You could talk about the free throws and the turnovers, but North has converted their free throws, and they've won the turnover battle. They've had the better of the defensive play, or at least turned it into points the other way with their turnovers. And he gets the shooter's bounce on the second. I mean, one guy back there, and
all you have to do is just run up the sideline a little bit, get him moving, and if you want to pass it back, you can, but that early, that's what they want you to do. Just run straight. There's no pressure on you. Just go. They're not trapping. One more, Roger. See the floor.
Pizarro
Nice
knocks it away. Nice job
by Jay Sean.
Coggins, he's got 12 points. Good quick shot by Jay Sean.
Trying to get a quick skill here. Trap that. Good.
Good job, James, on the reach. But good effort, good hustle. And we want to just thank our viewers out there. We got over 1,000 households taking in the action. 1,025 to be exact, and that number's been climbing all day. I want to thank our viewers from all over the state. We know we got a lot of viewers here in Central Mass, and we know back home in Everett and the greater Boston area, you guys tuning in. So we want to thank everyone out there. We're only as good as the audience, man.
I would love to see get a miss here or a make, get a quick 3, call a timeout, get your press set. Game's not over. Let's go. Finally.
There's the miss, and then there's a foul.
First over the back all game that was called.
And that's 6th team foul, so one more will get the tie into the bonus.
We need a 3 here. A 3 and a quick timeout. Just go, Steven, go. Shoot that.
There it is, good look.
Get it. Good hustle by James and Steven to get a nice little deflection. It's going to stay North's ball.
Great hustle by James Manexon. And yeah, Steven getting back into that play, really good hustle.
Either way, however this game ends, both teams put on a really good show for everyone here. It's been exciting, a lot of back and forth energy.
Great atmosphere, no doubt about it. This has been really fun to be a part of tonight. Like I said, first time up here. This isn't a team we would normally play. They've been gracious hosts. And again, you know, we're on the other side of it right now. Our team's losing. Still got some time left, but obviously up against it. But again, you said it best. I mean, you know, it's been a lot of fun here tonight. It's been a great season. Ooh, 50-50.
Let's get them out.
Whoa.
No,
Wow,
denied.
You had the 9-4-0s, Ross, too.
I know, I need the 0-5.
You didn't have the last three. He was close. He was in the beginning. Someone's a lucky winner out there. Who's got it? My cameraman ripped up his tickets. He doesn't have it. Come on. You got to play the multiplier. No Keno? No. So here we go. 1:57 left here in the fourth quarter. The Polar Bears are on top by 14, 63-49.
It's going to be Nort's ball underneath the basket.
And of course, as you expected, they're going to try to run out the clock.
Travel, good call. A little delayed, but it's all good. Got the right call. Quick
TO, quick turnover right there, 148. Try to knock one down from downtown. It's a real risky pass to make right there. They're going to get it back. D'Souza setting up the offense, finds Vasquez flashing in the middle. Matt doesn't go. Coggins in traffic, he's gonna get fouled. He'll go to the line with 1:26 remaining here in the fourth. Time is just ticking away. There's a look at Coach Chamberlain as he looks on. This
tough to win a
team's
playoff game scoring 49 points.
very tough, and like I said, and we've both said it ad nauseum, but a lot of those points, you could have made up some more if you made your free throws. Even, again, if you're just 70% at the line, I'm not looking, you know, for you to shoot number one in the league, but 70% as a team shouldn't be too much to ask you, you know, and if you're doing that, this is maybe a 5 or a 6 point game.
And don't forget, the starting five for Everett, there's really only one big J-Sean, the rest are guards. So 70-80% is doable. It should be expected at that point.
That's right. That's a good point. So,
but I would assume they're shooting under 30% from the free throw line.
I'd say so. I'm not a good math guy, but not many have gone in. They're going to call James Manexon for a push.
They're saying that stays here?
Yeah, I think they got
James.
Yeah, James on the rebound. He was trying to get in there. Got a little push on it. No good on the first. I don't have a number 30 on my roster. It might be, they have number 23 is a forward, Nathaniel Rodriguez. That could be Nathaniel Rodriguez at the line. He's had a good game defensively. just don't have another 30 on my roster, so apologies for not having the name with the number, but I go with what I have. Unable to convert is North, so Tide still down by 13. 62 seconds remain in this one.
This point, they just got to go. Back to Cam, shoot it. Tough shot, rebound by North.
Looks like it's gonna do it, Ross. So the desperation foul's on, but I don't know if I would go with that right now.
Now, check the scoreboard chant works in this case.
No, that's right, that's right. And absolutely, and you know what? It didn't come back to haunt them.
No.
But it got interesting.
It was
It got down to 5. I kept looking back up. I was ready to do the Hogan already.
It was close.
But they got me on it. They got me. And you know, listen, tip your hats to the North High School Polar Bears. They showed out. They proved to be the team that, you know, showed up on their resume.
Yep.
And listen, they didn't get a good seed either, but they defended their home court. They will advance to the round of 16, where I'm assuming they're going to play BC High. They played Lynn English tonight, so we'll see how that played out. But BC High is the 1 seed, and this North team will definitely be very challenging for BC High.
Yep. A lot of young, they're long, they're athletic.
The young talent is impressive on this team.
They're going to have a nice couple years, nice little streak in them.
So you got to tip your hat. And to our Crimson Tide, it's a great season.
100%.
I know it ends, you know, it's not the way you wanted it to end. Nice job by senior Cam Muhammad knocking it down at the line, but again, great year they had. Coach Chamberlain in his 4th season did a really nice job from the sidelines, and they got great contributions, especially from seniors, John Menexon, Cam Muhammad, you had Robbie Dormerville. You had guys giving you their efforts all year. Seth Sylvain, Devin Claudio Cruz, James Menexon. So I want to just, you know, credit those seniors and the career they had here at Everett High School.
100%. And some of them are football, I mean, most of them are football players. James played, Cam played. Looks like Mr. Animation over here is calling a T on Coach Chamberlain. Center of attention, unfortunately.
Wow. What, you throw a chair? Did I miss him throw a chair? I didn't see it.
No, I have.
Well, what's the problem?
I guess Coach Chamberlain had a few words.
I don't have emotions.
Again, as a referee, that's expected at a game like this. Doesn't mean you give him a T.
Right. I mean, you're watching the last 27 seconds of your season. You get some emotions invested because, you know, you came here knowing it would be in a tough environment, a little frustrated. Tease them up. I think Coach Chamberlain's done a great job, man of high character, and they'll be back. A lot of good players returning from the Crimson Tide side as well.
Yep.
A lot of good young players returning, led by Steven Cordero, Roger Vasquez, David D'Souza.
And what matters for next year is that they learn from this.
That's right. It's a good learning experience.
Figure out what you could have done better, what you did good, try to get better at that. I mean, everything's a learning experience at the end of the day, but, you know, they fought hard. It was a good overall game. They had their chance. We had it, what was it? I think we had it down to 7?
Yeah.
We had it to 7.
It was 7. It was 50-43. The crowd tide came alive, but then North came out of the timeout. They came out and they answered it.
And the two things that will kill any basketball team: the turnovers and missed free throws.
Yeah, that'll
never
get you.
checked those 2 boxes this game, unfortunately.
Yeah, it never turned. You could see that. Shot clock's off. I'm not sure why we're fouling. I think I would just take the last seconds to run off, but the freshman phenom Ty Tabalis gets to add to his totals.
Looks like Everett's going to clear their bench.
Seeing some of those seniors check in for the final time. You see Seth Sylvain, number 31, number 32, Devin Claudio Cruz. Number 14, senior, Tarek Lamedzima. He's a fan favorite. Yep. And then also checking into the game, sophomore, number 13, Layson Ruiz, and junior, number 23, Anderson Joseph. We got some new bodies in for North as well. Senior guard Ezekiel Sampson. Number 23, Nathaniel Rodriguez. Number 25, senior Benensky Dorvalin. Anderson Joseph throws it in. And that is going to do it here from Worcester, Massachusetts. North High School moves on. Tough way to end, but you know,
Tough game. It's not the way the boys wanted to end this season, but at the end of the day, they made the tournament. They had a really good overall season, accumulated a ton of wins. This is good experience for the younger group that's going to be coming back next year. Hey, sometimes the ball doesn't fall in your favor, and we had a lot of balls jump in and out of that rim tonight. A lot of big moments where it could have added on to that streak that they had, and it was taken back, and then they would make a couple turnovers, and then it's right back to 13, 14, 15-point lead. We can never get over that hump. But still, overall, really good. I'm proud of the kids. Hopefully they keep their heads up and move on to the next one.
So that is going to end things here from North High School in Worcester, Massachusetts. The final score in this one, the Polar Bears of North High School take it 66-54. They'll advance to the round of 16. For the Crimson Tide of Everett, their season ends here tonight. It's going to end officially. It's 18-5, 19-4 where I'm from. Listen, great year the Crimson Tide had. Always a tough way to end early, but you played a very good team tonight. Nothing to be ashamed of. This is a team that can make some noise. And for the Crimson Tide, the future is only the beginning. They'll be back with plenty to look forward to. But that's going to do it. Wrap it up here from North High School. I'm Josh Delgazer. This is Ross Petrantonio. Of course, I want to thank our central administration, our superintendent Priya Tahiliani, Deputy Superintendent Kim Sai, Chief Financial Officer Anu Madapa-Gianth, Assistant Superintendents Kevin Shaw and Charles Obremski, Director of Human Resources Francis Canty, our Chief Equity Officer Corey McCarthy, Director of Special Education William Donahue, Director of Remote Learning and Instruction Ann Auger, our Budget and Grants Director Shirley Pang, and our Community Engagement Manager Jeanette Velez. Of course, I want to recognize our high school Principal Eric Nauman, Assistant Principal Andrea Tringali, Athletic Director Tammy Turner, and of course, our Communications Coordinator Dave O'Connor. And lastly, our TV studio, my director here this evening, Joe Camley, my producer, Bill Munier, live stream director and technical producer, Jeff Natio, my cameraman, Dan Natio, and Jonathan the Bird Marchant. Jerry Emile helped us out with audio. My wife made the trip, Andrea Delgazo, aided in a little bit of stats, but more importantly, just kept the operation running by looking good. And of course, I think that's the whole crew. Again, I'm Josh, he's Ross. Want to thank you for joining us for EHS TV 15. Till another season, we'll be back.